old song. I was raised in church every time the doors was open, and we had a sweet lady that always came in church. Her son brought her. She was always on a walker. She'd come in the back and sit on the back row, and every time I'd walk past her, she'd say, "Honey, sing me a song." And so I'd always try and sing a little verse of something, and she would always say, "Do you know that song, Just a Rose Will Do?" I said, No, Sister Gamble, I don't know that song. The years have gone by, and of course I've learned that song, and she's no longer here. I know she's not using a walker anymore, so I'd like to sing this song for Sister Gamble. When time shall come for my leaving, when I bid you adieu, don't spend your money on flowers, just a rose will do, 'cause I'm going to a beautiful garden at last when my life is through. Don't spend your money on flowers, just a rose will do. Just call an old-fashioned preacher to preach a sermon so true, and I'll need no beautiful flowers, just a rose will do. I'm going to a beautiful garden at last when my life is through. Don't spend your money on flowers, just a rose will do. I'll need no organization just to make a to-do. I'll need no bright decorations, just a rose will do. I'm going to a beautiful garden at last when my life is through. Don't spend your money on flowers, just a rose will do. Thank you. Where have you been, Billy Boy? Oh, where have you been, Billy Boy, Billy Boy? Where have you been, charming Billy? I have been to seek a wife, she's the joy of my life. She is a young thing, can I leave her? Did she bid you to come in, Billy Boy, Billy Boy? Did she bid you to come in, charming Billy? Yes, she begged me to come in. There's a golden virgin, she's a young thing, you cannot leave her forever. Does she often go to church, Billy Boy, Billy Boy? Does she often go to church, charming Billy? half-frozen man was there. There had been a train derailment through the mountains, and all the passengers were freezing and hurt. He took his lantern, and he went to this train derailment. They gathered up all the passengers. This is a true story. And brought them back to his little cabin. He gave them blankets and coffee and shared what food he had. And then they were rescued. About a month later, he received a thank you note from a young lady named Kitty. They corresponded and then married later on. They became evangelists for this mountain group of people. It was just a very few. They would travel for many days to go to some camp meetings where there was just a few people there. And they did this for many years. A young man, 17 years old, George Beverly Shea, actually sang his first solo at one of this Methodist camp meetings. Anyway, they wrote this song. She wrote this song, and the words are very beautiful. It applies to your life if you'll let it. It's called Little Is Much. In the harvest fields now ripen, there is a work for all to do. At the heart, the Lord is calling to the harvest, calling you. There's a crown